Welcome back everybody to a brand new video. In this video we are in Iron Man Reimagined's brand new update. Now I have no clue where I am right now, so we're gonna check out this whole new update and where I am in this video. So let's get right into it. Alrighty guys, so here we are and we seem to be on some sort of ginormous building here. Not too sure where we are, but we're gonna go ahead and go to the suits because, you know, the suits are pretty awesome. All right, so looking through the suits, I'm not seeing anything new. Let me check the Game Pass store real quick. And yeah, there's no new Game Passes. So we're going to go ahead and equip our Endo Sim suit because that is my favorite suit in this game and it looks so good. All right, so let's go ahead and fly here. Whoa. All right, wait a minute. Did they change the animations? I think they did. Look at that. Alright, the size looks the same. Alright, the flying, okay, that's new. That little roll. Yeah, the flying, I don't know what they did, but it looks so much better. And we seem to be going very, very fast. Now, okay, I was gonna say, they made the map a lot tinier, but I think we were just on the floating island. So the floating island has updated here. So let's see what this says. It says wrapping our wings around the globe. Interesting. I have no clue what this is, so if you guys know what this might mean, let me know down in the comment section below. But let's go ahead and keep flying here. This is the floating island. Let's see what this says. Alright, it's just their logo. Alright, so the floating island's pretty dope. They updated it and it looks really nice. Now let's go down here. And this is the map. Alright, so obviously we can see floating islands taking up a big portion of the map. Now, was that a... Yeah, I think that's a planet. Alright, so we'll have to check that out in a little bit here. But yeah, this looks really, really nice. I didn't check the patch log, so I'm probably missing a lot of stuff. But yeah, this looks really, really sick. Alright, there we go. Look at that animation. Alright, so these look the same. Maybe, I don't know if those were blue this whole time, though. So... I don't know, but the PvP seems a bit different here. I don't know what it is, but it just seems a bit different, but I like it. It feels much more smoother. But yeah, I don't know. I think they should definitely add something with this floating island. Like, I feel like this could be like some sort of live event they could do here, like with Ultron or something, and he's like just reenact the movie. I think that'd be sick. And then they could introduce him as like a Game Pass character or a free character. I don't know, but that'd be pretty sick to see in the game, like Ultron. Alright, but yeah, I think all this stuff is pretty much the same. Maybe it's updated. I don't know. Nothing too important though. So let's go ahead and fly up to space here. There we go. Supersonic. Here we go. We still got Goku in the sky. You can see him right there. Oh, look at those animations. Look at that. Oh, that was sick. Alright. So, alright, where are we going here? So we got a planet there. We got a planet there. Planet, that's the moon. And then one that's like kind of up there. So let's go to this one up here. Supersonic it. I'll see you guys when I get there because I already know this is gonna take a long time. Alright guys, we're getting a high altitude notification, so I think this might be the sun. Alright, we are dying, so we can't actually get there, and that was a big waste of my time. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and reset, and we're gonna try to go to a different planet because I think we were just flying to the sun, which makes sense why we couldn't make it there. That kind of stinks. So I just spent like, I don't know how long that was, but it took a while. So let's call the Endo Sim again. Here we go. W suit up. Alright, let's go ahead and fly up and try this again here. But I kind of want to see that animation, that like those particle effects. I think it was just because we were leaving the atmosphere. Yeah, look at that. Holy, that looks good. Alright, we're just going to go to something close. Let's go to the moon. And then we'll go to the planet next to it. But yeah, this is sick. Alright, here we go. Alright, yeah, this one's taking much easier to get to. So guys, don't fly to the sun because you can't make it there, which kind of stinks. But, you know, I guess it kind of makes sense. So here we go. So we are on the moon. Alright, we just go right through it. And, alright, nothing too crazy here. Let's see. Alright, so we got some low gravity popping. Alright, it's nice. But yeah, I don't think there's anything too special here. Just kind of a little settlement, which I think was here last time. You know, they got some security cameras up there. Alright, but let's go to this planet here. I'm not too sure which this is, because this is the Marvel universe, so you never know what planets you'll have. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I get there. It shouldn't take that long. Okay, we are here, and I have no clue where we just went. Alright, let's pop up here. Alright, so we got some, like, sandish planet here. Alright, pretty cool looking. You know, got some, like, meteors that are falling, so who knows? Maybe that's, like, venom or something. And what is this? Alright, we got some rovers here. Got this guy from Disney. You know, pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There was no new characters in this update, so you know, I'm a big fan of characters, so a little bit sad for me. But this is still pretty cool because I think definitely if they add some stuff, and you know, I think for me, like, I do like PvP, but not so much against players. So like, I think if they add, like, I don't know, even like Venom NPCs here, something from these meteors, or like, I don't know, but yeah, I feel like the PvP in this game is like a little bit lacking with all these super cool mechanics they have going on with the characters. But yeah, that's personally my opinion. But yeah, this update's pretty nice. So my predictions for the upcoming characters that they might add, I think definitely they will in the future add Ultron. They have the island, so you know, they might be hinting at that they're gonna add it. Also, I'm curious to see if they would add something like how War Machines have, where they combine two characters. Like, for example, they have Thanos Iron Man or Scarlet Witch Iron Man. So I'm curious if they would do something like that, because I definitely think they would. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see where this game goes. I don't know. All right, here we go. We got the particles back coming into the planet. That looks pretty cool. And yeah, so that's this update. So I mean, just like a lot of big map changes, mechanic changes, you know, you can definitely see the hard work they put into this. The animations look absolutely stunning. I like the rolls, like when you press A and D. But yeah, I can't wait to see what else they add here, because they pretty much added a lot of the Iron Man suits. So I don't know how much left they have to choose from. But yeah, it's definitely going to be some good stuff coming. Yeah, I wonder when the next update is going to be, because this one kind of took a while. So yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and find out. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out some of my other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!